Have you ever heard the term 1031 exchange and wondered what it actually means? Known as a powerful tool for investors, a 1031 exchange is a section of the United States Internal Revenue Code that allows investors to defer capital gains taxes on investment properties when they are sold, provided the proceeds are reinvested into similar properties. But how does this process work, and why is it so beneficial for real estate investors? In today's video, we'll take a closer look at the mechanics behind a 1031 exchange and explore the steps involved in executing one successfully. The concept of a 1031 exchange, named after Section 1031 of the Internal Revenue Code, is fundamentally about swapping one investment property for another. Such exchanges allow investors to defer the payment of capital gains taxes on the property they sell, all while reinvesting the proceeds into a new, like-kind property. It's important to note that the term like-kind is fairly broad, meaning that most real estate properties can fit this criterion, giving investors a significant degree of flexibility. The process begins with the sale of an investment property. It's essential to remember that not all properties qualify. Personal residences, for instance, do not. Once a qualifying property is sold, the proceeds should not be directly touched by the investor. Instead, they must be held by a qualified intermediary, a neutral third party essential for ensuring compliance with 1031 regulations. This intermediary handles the funds while the investor identifies a new property to purchase. Now, here's where timing becomes crucial. To successfully complete a 1031 exchange, strict deadlines must be adhered to. The investor has 45 days from the sale of their original property to identify potential replacement properties. These identifications must be in writing, signed by the investor, and delivered to the intermediary. This is known as the identification period. Up to 3 properties can be identified, regardless of their value, or a larger list can be presented if certain valuation criteria are met. Once the properties are identified, the next period is the exchange period. The investor has 180 days from the sale of the original property. This includes the 45-day identification period to close on one or more of the identified properties. It is essential that this timeframe is followed strictly, as failure to do so results in the disqualification of the 1031 exchange, meaning the investor must pay the capital gains taxes they sought to defer. The benefits of a 1031 exchange are clear. By deferring capital gains taxes, investors can leverage their full selling price to invest in new properties, thereby increasing their buying power. This deferral is particularly advantageous in high-value markets, where capital gains taxes might otherwise significantly reduce the funds available for reinvestment. Additionally, a 1031 exchange can aid in portfolio diversification, allowing investors to shift their investments according to changing opportunities or market conditions without the immediate tax burden. However, it's not without its complexities. The legal and procedural intricacies of a 1031 exchange mean that investors should work with experienced tax advisors and real estate professionals to ensure compliance and optimize the potential benefits. Furthermore, while tax deferral is a significant advantage, it is not tax forgiveness. The taxes are deferred to a later date, usually when the replacement property is eventually sold without a subsequent 1031 exchange. In conclusion, a 1031 exchange presents a valuable opportunity for real estate investors to strategically manage their portfolios, maximize capital for reinvestment, and defer taxes that could otherwise impede growth. Its process may seem daunting, with strict timelines and detailed regulations, but with careful planning and the right professional guidance, it is an effective strategy to consider in the ever-dynamic world of real estate investment. By understanding and utilizing the mechanics of a 1031 exchange, investors can continue to build and refine their portfolios, ensuring their real estate endeavors are as efficient and profitable as possible. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has provided you with a clearer understanding of what a 1031 exchange is and how it works. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. Until next time, happy investing. Share, like, and subscribe for more real estate tips,